Hello folks, welcome back to Total War Rome 2. So in the last episode we finished most of our conquest of Africa, taking over Egypt for the most part, with a little help from our client state, Lusitania. And we declared war on the Mauri over here. And did I turn them into a client state as well? Now that I think about it, I think we did. Let's go over and check. Oh wait, no. This isn't, let's see. So the Mauri, yes. So they were losing the war, so pretty much they decided, well, we'll become your client state. And so I decided, sure. Now they're still at war with Lusitania, but that's really not our concern. If they get conquered, great. If they conquer Lusitania, great. Because Lusitania, well, let's see. They're at negative 598, Lusitania. Oh! Lusitania actually likes me? That's surprising. I thought they wouldn't because of the way things are with my Imperium score. Well, that's interesting. Okay. I'll take it. Alright, well, let's go back over here. So right now, we are at war with the Sassanids once again. We have our little army here. Looks like they've already moved, so can't do anything else with them. We've taken Palmyra, but our goal is to take, let's see. So we need Mesopotamia and Media Magna, which are these two whole provinces. Now that's going to be a lot of work. It's going to be 8 regions overall. So let's see, I have the one army here. Lusitania is there. Oh yeah, these guys are being attacked as well. I forgot about that. So I'm going to have to bring over all my forces. Let's see, where are they at? So the Mauri are there. Don't have to worry about them anymore. This legion. Let's get you onto a boat and get going. Since we don't have to worry about these guys too much anymore. I do have the Latin rebels there, and that's a little bit of a pain. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was actually supposed to bring that army over to help take on these rebels. Can this force do it? Probably not. I actually probably shouldn't have brought them that close now that I'm looking at it, but we'll let it be, see what happens. They're probably going to attack. Oh well. Let's see, do I have any other forces around here? So I have this patrician there, that's part of that force. The fleet there, that's starting to move out. I think I do only have the 2 forces that were over here. Alright, let's end the turn. I also noticed that my food surplus is at 0 right now. Do I have a statesman that I can send out? Well, the Emperor is not doing anything. Let's do him then. Gravitas, loyalty for other parties. It'll work. Send him out. Consequence, the mission was a great success. Okay. So anything to help reduce any potential food issues. Alright, let's see what they're going to do. Most concerned about that Latin rebel army that's there, but we'll see what happens. One of these days I should wipe out the Roman pretenders, but they're really not too much of an issue right now, so it's really not worth it. Uh-oh. Well, that's not good. These darn Persians. What do I have as far as a defensive force here? As much as I would like to, I don't think they're going to last. I'll fight the battle, but I'm just going to do it quickly.
Missile infantry ready! Swords! Spears! Spearmen at the ready! Stay in formation!
Alright, so we're putting it on fast forward. What do they have heading towards us? Some cavalry. That's always a bit interesting. Slow it down for a moment.
Yours to command. Spears! At your service. Vigilades. Spear infantry, ready. At the ready and waiting. Double time. Spears!
Well, they have a lot of lighter units, so hopefully I can at least cause some decent damage to them.
Swords! We await your command. Don't break formation. At the double. At speed. Return to your positions. Quick march. Commander. At the double. Ready for orders! At your service! Orders! Charge! By your command! At the double!
Our general is under attack!
Yours to command. Spearmen at the ready. At your service. Melee infantry at your command. By your command. Quick march! Spears! Missile infantry, now! Ready for orders. Spears ready. Quick orders! March! We await your command! Spears! At speed! Missiles awaiting targets!
The enemy general is dead.
At your command!
Well, that's a little something for us anyways.
By your command! Commander! Missile infantry ready! Spears! We await your command. Missiles ready and waiting. Your orders? As you command. A quick march! At the double! Missiles ready and waiting. Melee troops awaiting orders. Missile infantry at your command. Swords! Engage! Yours to command.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
I'm trying to beat these guys, but they do have a lot of them, that's for sure.
Spears! Forward! Get into formation! At your service!
If I can break this lovely, it will help a little bit. Okay, good. Now they can go and support those guys over there.
Missile infantry! Fire on the enemy! Spears! Back to your positions! Swords! A quick march! Move a double time! A quick march!
The worst thing, though, is that we are taking some hits from their ranged units. That's probably what might get us.
Advance! Yours to command!
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Swords!
One of our units has used all its ammunition. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a
Okay, well, then we kind of just fell apart and ran. I forgot about that general I have up in Sparta. Looks like I'm gonna have to make use of him. And hopefully I have enough money for it. Oh geez, more guys. I forgot about all this stuff going on up here. Well, let's fight it and do as much damage as possible.
Romans ready for duty. Ready and waiting. Legionaries! At your service. Don't break formation. Ready.
You can always smell an Eastern army. The stench of camels goes before them, even when they have no camels. Sure, their odd ways. Well, that alone is reason to kill them. To arms!
At the double! Yes, Commander! Double time!
That was pretty mean. Saying that Eastern armies always smell of camels, even if they don't have camels.
Go ashore! Vigilades! Advance at Commander! At speed! Spearmen, at the ready! Jupiter gives us strength.
Also, again, my lack of ranged units is going to hurt.
Spearmen, ready for orders. Sons of Mars. Yours to command. Missile infantry ready.
Our general is under attack.
Legionaries. Grouped and ready. Double time. Advance. Missiles ready and waiting.
Oh geez, it's just one big horde this time. Overall, my units are pretty good. It's just that the numbers are what's killing me in these battles. If this was an equal match, or close to equal, we might be able to win these, but when we're outnumbered, like more than 2 to 1, there's no chance.
We are losing ground. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. One of our units has used all its ammunition. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display. Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
And there goes our army. Decisive defeat. Not a good thing. Return from mission. The Emperor. Okay, one of your family members is being blackmailed. Let's counter the rumors. We have enough money for that. And it's another holiday. Lovely. Okay, so let's see. If I was to try and take this, it doesn't look like it would go very well. And there's no garrison army, so that's good. There's a lot of forces here. Hello there, Diego. Sir, you are not Hannibal of Carthage or Alexander. Stop this pointless endeavor of fighting battles and return home to your loving bottle of wine. Well, that sounds good and all, but wine, there are greater things than wine. Alright, I'm going to just encircle. They're probably going to attack, because the AI generally never surrenders. Alright, and these guys surrendered. Oh, jeez. So many things to take care of. Well, let's head down here and see what we can do about these guys. And alright, I think I'm just going to auto-resolve this one. Protective stance. Hopefully we won't lose anyone, because that is a very good army there that we have. And we did not lose anyone. Good. Okay. Let's take back our little city we have. Doesn't look like they messed anything up. Alright, so we'll give these guys a chance to rebuild. What else do we have to do? Well, we have all of this stuff going on right now, which is being a pain. Where's my closest army? These guys. Oh yeah, I put them there to help potentially save them. And that wasn't even the source of potential issues. So let's just go and take this settlement back real quick. How are you today, my Lord General of the West? Oh, I'm doing alright, Diego, you know. Just taking out these Sassanids for the moment. I've actually lost a couple settlements there, but we're starting to make progress back. Alright, so we'll do that there. That will dismantle. Actually, I don't really want a Field of Mars there. But maybe I'll just do it just so I can have a place for defense. Do you like that title? It's a good title. Smiles like a hillbilly with buck teeth while country music plays in the background. It's an alright title, you know, Lord General. It's more of a British title, to be honest, but what can you do? Alright, so you guys I will just leave there for the moment. Do I have any other armies that are within a decent range? It's not really looking like it. Let's go to our forces screen again. So we have the spy up here that's really not doing anything useful anymore. So let's move you to the front, which is going to take forever. Up here we have some forces. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Up in Olbia or whatever. Oh yeah, because we did intend to go and take on these guys. Well, let's go do that then. Trespassing, oh well. Gothi can go cry about it.
Siege to the settlement.
Alright. So I could try and fight this one. I might do a little badly, but you know what? I think we can do it. It's like a British title because America used to be a colony of the Brits. Air horn sounds in the distance with sad violin music. Note that I know only a small portion of America was actually colonized by the Brits. Yes, I am a proud resident of Illinois, which was never colonized by the British. The French, maybe. Well, maybe the British had some presence in Illinois.
Melee infantry!
Alright, so it looks like this is going to be a relatively straightforward battle. Nothing major in the way.
Grouped and ready! Your orders! Grouped and ready! Legionaries! By your command! Ballista! Battle group ready!
Okay, so I'm going to use the ballista to take out the gatehouse. Use my guys with ladders to go onto the walls. And bring up my force of archers to help take out everything. So let's get this started.
Field artillery, yours to command. When this battle is done, the name Rome will be a byword for valor. Or I will call myself a Vestal and retire to the temple. Now, let us take this place.
French omelette du fromage. You had a childhood to remember the classics Casanova pickup line. What? I'm confused. Casanova, is that an old movie?
Ready for orders! Slingers! Quick march! Romans ready for duty! Double time!
You've never watched that Dexter's Laboratory? That was from Dexter's Laboratory? Oh, I haven't seen Dexter's Laboratory in a long time. I've probably seen what you're referencing, it's just, it's been so long that I can't recall. I did not watch Samurai Jack. I did watch Ed, Edd and Eddy and the original Teen Titans. The poopy version that is today, yes, it is rather disappointing.
The enemy's gates have been destroyed.
Legionaries! Proud Romans all! Yours to command!
Advance at speed!
Proud Romans all, break the lines! Understood! Ready! Legionaries! Sons of Mars!
Melee infantry at your command! Field artillery, yours to command.
How dare you not watch Samurai Jack? Oh no, don't go full Ugandan knuckles on me. If you don't say I... Oh no, I do not like pineapple pizza. Not at all, no. Ew.
At your service! Legionaries!
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
At your service!
We await your command!
Okay, you cohorts, you're not doing very well here.
Legionaries!
Quick march!
Melee troops awaiting orders! Yes, Commander! Engage!
Sons of Mars! Follow me!
At your service! To arms!
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, this idea of trying to put the cohorts with... I probably should have just had the cohorts all go together to try and go in after the gate was down, because trying to use the ladders was a very bad idea here. But Uganda Knuckles is, dare I say, meme of the month of January. Yeah, it probably is just a meme of the month, I hope.
Melee troops! We await your command. Quick march! Proud Romans all! Come forward!
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Brave Romans to a man! By your command!
Ready!
Legionaries! Jupiter gives us strength! Legionaries!
To be fair, cohorts are really slow and heavily armored, so in hindsight going up the ladders was technically a good idea since they can soak up the archer fire. Well, it should have been, but they were like really decimated by the archers here. Let's see, yeah, armor 92, so you would have thought that they would have been good, but yeah, in this case, it really wasn't. Unless maybe because it was more javelin men that they went against? I don't know.
The men are wavering.
At speed! Melee infantry at your command!
But yeah, I've almost completely lost all my cohorts units. So I'm not even going to bring them further into the battle. I'm just going to, keep them here at the gates. And hopefully the rest of my pikemen on that will hold up pretty well.
Engage! Slingers! Ready and waiting. Double time! Slingers! Jupiter gives us strength.
And they're almost going to lose their general there. Okay, so that should hopefully help a little bit. This game is not based on realism. Sue CA for false advertisement and get 10 million in psychological damage. Then let's use the money on blackjack and hookers. It's a good point.
Advance at speed!
We have captured the gates.
Yours to command.
Also, I do really wish... I need to find a way to shut up that advisor. I'm tired of his prattling on.
Legionaries! And forward!
Cohors, run! Oh, I'm gonna lose that group of cohors that's made up of 3 guys. 1 guy. Where's the one remaining guy? Oh no, I lost that group. Fudge. Oh, this is like a double-walled settlement place. Interesting. My good sir, I shall be back. I need to get my sister from school now? Okay. It seems a little late, but maybe you're not from, maybe you're on the other side of the ocean.
Allied troops awaiting orders. Romans ready for duty.
Alright, let's speed this up. Because really it's only a matter of us actually getting to them and wiping them out. The remaining cohort units, I'm just going to have them fall back.
By your command. Proud Romans all. At speed.
Seriously, that's all that's left of these guys? What the hell? What are you guys doing over here?
Pikeman! Advance at speed!
Fire! By your command. Double time.
Hey there, Gavin. Yeah, I did kind of start a stream without you. Shh. Don't tell anyone.
We await your command.
Yeah, I'm just being decimated right now in this, siege. By, like, all the towers that are around here. Because they're just hitting me from all over. It's pretty sad.
Legionaries! Double time!
This is something that makes me happy about the changes that they've made in Warhammer. That towers now have to be manned by a group of units, otherwise they can't fire. Because, yeah, this stuff where the towers are able to fire all on me from all around, ugh, frustrating.
Slingers! Loose! At your service.
Yeah, these towers have wiped out like 2 units of cohors, 1 unit of pikemen already. I'm hoping that they just shattered and that they didn't completely fall apart, but... Like, I totally should have just auto-resolved this battle instead of fighting it.
Melee infantry! Obliterate them!
Your orders? Ready for orders. At speed.
At least my ranged units are starting to break these guys apart now. Now hopefully we'll survive this cavalry rush. Potential cavalry rush. Also, there's some invisible infantry coming out of... I guess they were behind the building, but... And it does look like my other last remaining group of pikemen was shattered. Lovely. And more than anything, I think it's just because of this map, because of the way it's set up. Because I had to come through there, so I took plenty of hits. My group of cohorts was just broken completely. Trying to come up with, from the walls with ladders. I was left with pretty much each group had like 10 units. 2 units I sent back just to retreat, so I didn't completely lose them, but it was still a massive slaughter. Oh geez, and now you guys aren't even gonna fully take out these guys. What the hell?
Legionaries! Ready!
And now they're coming to attack.
Orders understood.
Ready and waiting!
Yours to command.
Hunters! We hunger for blood and battle! Kill, kill, kill!
Legionaries!
How was Sunday's stream? It was alright. Pretty much it was a lot of fighting Bretonia and dwarves and all that, but made progress. And yes, I have lost a hell of a lot of units, because I had a full 20 stack here when I first started this battle. It's a good thing that this general is actually pretty strong, so he should hopefully be able to win it, but it's still frustrating. Anything happened with Chaos? A couple of the smaller Chaos factions were actually destroyed by the NPC, the Servants and Puppets of Chaos. I actually haven't encountered the Warriors of Chaos yet in the campaign, so still waiting on that. But yeah, as far as the Skaven go, I actually haven't had any battles with Chaos yet. A costly victory, that's an understatement. Have I considered doing a Steel Faith overhaul campaign? I don't know. I mean, I actually haven't used mods too much with Warhammer and all that. One of these days I might. Let's see. So I lost 1, 2, 3, 4 groups of pikemen, 1 group of slingers, and 1 group of cohorts. That was a mess. Alright, we're raising it. Alright, now to repair everything. That's a weird looking city building, but I guess that's probably just because of the region, I guess. Alright, so what do we want here? Well, we'll do a Field of Mars. We'll do an auxiliary camp. Let's do food, because we will need food. So we'll start with that building. And if we're doing food, let's do aqueducts.
How can I serve Rome? On the move. How can I assist Rome further? Moving out.
What do you wish of me?
My sword is yours. I will make my father
At your
proud.
service. I do enjoy a little trouble.
And is my spy going to be successful here? Sabotage failed.
Deserves
And exposed.
sorry.
You're a pretty good spy too, so why did you fail? I don't know, whatever. Uh-oh. Diego, you have a cold. I just had that, like, last week or the week before. It was very bad. The Heralds of the Nixes. Interesting. This guy looks pretty cool with the two wolf pelts on his arms there. Alright, anything else that I can do? Doesn't really look like it. I'll have to take that in the next turn. Primontium is there. Hopefully you'll do alright and not fall. Over here, we took that back. Those guys are repairing. Let's see, this one will be 2 turns.
I live to serve Rome. I shall see to the grain stores.
Probably should head against Petra and Hegra and all that. Even though they're not part of my, like, objective, it's close to my territory, so taking them would probably be beneficial. Alright, let's end the turn, see where things go. Oh, I forgot to move these guys further. I have to say, going back to Rome 2, there's a lot of good quality of life things that Warhammer's done. Particularly when it comes to moving armies and that sort of thing. And letting you know where you can do improvements and upgrades on settlements and that sort of thing as well. At night I break my legs, in the morning I break my arms, but at the afternoon I go through sporadic seizures that break them at the same time. I hope you aren't breaking your arms and legs. And the Mauri want a trade agreement. Sure, why not?
A wise choice. Why lead your people through the mountains?
Oh, it's a SpongeBob reference? Yeah, I can't help you there. I've never been a big SpongeBob fan.
Prepare them for death.
Oh,
Now,
lovely.
your only duty.
Good for you, Mr. Moreau. Alright, so these guys are attacking me. And since it looks like I should win this battle, let's go ahead and do that. Because I'm not going to fight the battle because I apparently suck. Alright, we're just going to kill them. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing that overall my whole empire is way too large right now for just me alone. I'm seeing the problems that the Roman Empire had when it was at its height. Oh, these guys. Okay. Do I want to fight it? They have a lot of armored archers too. You know what? I'm gonna fall back.
Disengage!
Just for the best. And another place that I fixed the slums and then I forget to finish going through and then more slums show up. Arg. Alright. let's go to provinces. So this place has slums that I need to take care of. That's good, that's good. I'm just gonna go through this, and hopefully I can find where those slums are. You, meanwhile, let's see, we have banditry there, so let's get rid of some of that. Although that is going to hurt my food. Since I have a big boost in public order here, you know what, I'll do the Frumentari thing. It doesn't help too much with banditry, but it will help with food. And it gives a boost to commerce. Let's see, that does commerce. I can never decide what I really want to do here. Let's just continue hunting down where those potential squalor, or not squalor, slums locations are. Media. Yeah, look at all these provinces that I have. No wonder I have so many issues. Illyrium, Thracia. Thracia has some. Alright. So, Nisos. Oh, Odessos was taken. Well, it's held by a client state. I can't get mad at it. So, Nisos here. What do you have? You have that. This is wealth from industry. So we'll do a pit mine there. Apollonia Pontica, you're doing the Field of Mars. So let's do a religious building here. So newbie, how was your weekend? I say screw the client state. Something that I would like to do, but for the time being I have to accept them. So I will accept them being there for the time being. And my weekend has so far been alright. Nothing too special. Oh, no wonder that city looks weird, because it was the wrong kind of city that I had there. But yeah, my weekend's been alright. Just been working. Since I work in the casino industry, it's pretty much all work, all weekend, that sort of thing. Although we do have Thursday, Friday off, which isn't too bad. Judah, Britannic Isles, Asia. Okay. So I'm working on the couple places that have slums right now. One or two places. I think it's just one. Alright, you. Let's bring you over here. Doesn't look like they have anything. And it should be a quick battle. Now I still wonder why it is, because this is a city, why I still can't build any more siege equipment. Because I'm trying to see if there's something... I don't see anything in particular about this general that would prevent me from building siege equipment. I don't know. But I'm just going to auto-resolve it, because if I actually did the siege, it would be a horrible mess. What do you do for the casino? I am a casino, I'm a dealer, so cards, all that fun stuff. Yeah, we're not going to subjugate you. We are going to occupy. Oh, Galatia didn't even really have much of a force here. Oh well. Oh well for them. Alright, so this place I think I'm going to do similar. Build up my military forces, build a place for food, and build an aqueduct in the main area. That is badass. Yeah, it's alright. Been doing it for 2 years now. So it's not too bad of a job. A little bored with it. You know, ultimately I'd like YouTube to become the main thing that I do. How did you get into that? I can picture you. Well, your voice doing that totally fits you. Actually, as far as my voice goes, a lot of people, when I'm dealing, actually tell me I should go into radio. So, like I have a radio or game show voice or something like that. So, that's among the reasons that I've decided to do YouTube as well. So, alright. They have that little force there. Can I make this work? Let's see. Do they have a little bit of defensive forces there? Oh, 12? Never mind, that's not going to work. Let's continue building up.
We hunger for battle.
Oh, I can recruit guys already here. And oh, because I have that legionary barracks there. I forgot about them. Whoops.
At your command.
Alright, so we have the longsword cohort. So let's do some of them, I think, right? Yes. So we'll do 3 to replace some of them. And what do we have for archers? We don't have any archers yet that we can recruit. I could do Gallic heavy skirmishers though. Let's see, pikemen or spear warriors. Probably pikemen, I guess. So we'll do that, and that finishes up the army. Okay, that'll work. That is true. I can picture you doing like a CSGO tournament. You have an extremely soothing voice. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of people have told me about that, but hey, you know, to be known for that, there's nothing wrong with that.
We hunger for battle.
No, those guys are moved. Forces. I suppose this is maybe a better way to actually look at my forces, is through this screen instead of through the map there. We have the Legion. I should probably rename some of these forces as well to better keep track of them. So this Legio Germanica. Okay, so they're going to be known as the Great Britain Legion now. So that will hopefully let me keep track of them better. We have the Apollinaris Legion. I guess we'll just leave that like that. Invicta, you are over here. What could I do to try and take out these guys? I could do raiding, but I can't cause a rebellion to have a rebellion.
Ready for battle.
I'll just bring them back and then eventually form another force here to help take that little place. In time, anyways. Alright, so what games do you play off of stream? I feel like I've asked you that before. Also, rename a force to Pharaoh Slayers. I should rename a force to Pharaoh Slayers. Off stream, let's see, what have I been playing recently? Well, I've still been playing Warhammer. I play Warhammer like all the time. On my PS4, I've been playing a lot of Diablo the last week or so. Trying to take advantage of the remaining bits of the season before that ends. Do I have any forces around here that are still remaining? Okay, well it looks like these guys are gonna have to be the Pharaoh Slayers. What else have I been playing? Yeah, you know what? I think that's probably been about it. Warhammer and Diablo 3 for the most part. At least that I can think of at the moment. What else was... Oh, I've also been doing Skyrim, or at least working on my Skyrim mods. So, recently did an update for that, which was good. And why are you not making any money here? Bandits! Oh, so that's what the bandits does. I see now. So bandits causes you to pretty much have no money. Okay. In that case, let's start working on that. And I need to do food for this location as well. Well, probably if I took this place, I could turn that into making food for me. Let's get another force built up then. So we'll raise some forces here. Who do we have available? You have authority. Could bring the Emperor back in. Let's bring the Emperor back in. Let's give him Gallic Imperial bodyguards. Okay, update your stuff. And you're not going to have anything too special yet, it looks like. I'll just give you a bunch of Numidian infantry to start out, Mr. Emperor. Hopefully it won't be too negative for you. Alright. Let's take a look back over here. You're doing your little bit of stuff there. Let's continue building this up. I don't even know what to do for you. Target stands? Yeah, I could do that. Also, I should be careful because I don't want to potentially get food issues here. Also, the salami place I should probably take pretty soon. Let's go through here real quick. So we have Vulcania. You're there. Fidelis. You're at Rome, so let's rename you. And let's see, Gracia, you have nothing. Let's rename you to the Spartan Legion. And probably bring in some units for you. Let's do some pikemen to start you out. And I do need to do some more here. Let's actually change you over and put some auxiliary places in Sparta, which I should have had. I may have actually had it here, or maybe not. Whatever. Alright, let's just end the turn, see where things go.
Gold freely given and gratefully accepted is a blessing from the gods to all involved.
No. No interest. I like that Spartan Legion worthy title there, newbie. You know, we'll see. We'll see how good their force ends up being. We're gonna find out pretty soon, because that one force of the Margiana, or whoever took that one lower island, looks like they're heading towards Sparta, so. What happened to Fuego and his political jokes? I don't know what happened to him. He said something about having to pick up his sister from school. So I'm assuming he's off to do that. Nah, none of his messages were blocked so far today. At least not that I noticed anyways. Alright, more banditry. And an increase in rank for this guy. Always a lovely little thing. What can I do for you? And look at all these generous winemakers and courteous winemakers and passionate winemakers. Oh, this must be the winemaker stuff that was, okay. So that is from... Oh, where is it? There's one thing that I saw. Where are you? That adds winemakers to your household. And I was like, what? I'm confused. Because originally when I saw, okay, grants 4 winemakers to your household. This vintners thing. When I saw this technology, I was originally thinking that it was like trade units. But it's actually guys that you can place into households. So let's see, we have public order per turn, owning factions, culture, wealth from entertainment, growth, public order. So let's do public order. Let's do growth and public order. That should work out pretty well. And let's see, civil administration, that would be pretty good too, I think, yeah. Okay, so we'll do that. Tyros here. That's a nice little boost. The auditorium, I can boost that. That has no negatives to it. Alright, these guys look like they're good to go. Let's head on down. Hegra should fall pretty quickly, so we will just do that. Raising provinces can have its issues, but you do what you gotta do. Alright, so Hegra here, what are we wanting to do with you? Let's have you have... We'll do that and we'll do food. That should go together pretty well. And the next Charmuthus is right down there. That we should be able to grab on the next turn.
My skills are yours. I do enjoy a little sabotage. I am so sorry.
It looks like Bactria's kind of overextended itself. Well, that's one good sign at least. So far, haha. Also, even though extremely late, congrats on 150 subscribers. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it, let's see, when did I hit 150? Sometime last week. Something like that, I think. Maybe it's been 2 weeks. Oh. I haven't exactly been paying the most attention half the time. Of course, 150 is nothing now to YouTube because YouTube is now implementing a whole difference to their partner program or whatever. So you need 1,000 subscribers and like 4,000 watch hours in a year. And the watch hours I'm at for my year, I'm at about 1,260 hours watched. And obviously I only have 150 subscribers, so I will no longer be eligible for the partner program starting February or whatever. Not that it's anything particular. I mean, I don't really... I think I've made a whole $7 on ads since I've started the YouTube channel, which is, you know, obviously nothing. So, but I think the biggest issue that I have with that is it gives sort of a signal to some creators that maybe, hey, you know, you're really not anything to us, so we don't care what you do. So, I mean, I have no plans to change anything with what I'm doing. Like, my overall plan with this channel is, like, I don't even really plan as far as YouTube being a central part of future financial backing on this channel. Like, if this channel takes off, what I'd really like to do is set up a Patreon. To me, that's probably the more steady way of doing things financially with the channel than doing it with YouTube and its ad revenue stuff. So, of course, I'm nowhere near figuring any of that out. So, and I wouldn't even do a Patreon at this point in my channel because it's just too small. It wouldn't be worth it. All right, Palmyra, what do we want to do with you here? Well, let's build up this auxiliary camp because we want that. I could probably do that. This is going to eat into food. I hate that, but what can you do? All right, so that is manufacturing from industry. So we could do that one, Gobanos, industry. Yeah, let's do that. And you will be Jupiter, I think, yes. Don't worry, I will watch so many hours it will make up for it, promise. Also, the way you speak about your channel shows how much you actually love what you are doing. Psh, people don't need food. Yeah, I mean, the way they are doing it, it's not going to be much of a financial disincentive, I don't believe, for most people. But to me, it just sort of sends the wrong signal to a lot of content creators. But yeah, I have no plans to change anything with what I'm doing right now. So things will continue as they go. We'll do that, yeah. And I will say that I do really enjoy working on the channel. You know, it gives me something to do, gives me something to work on that I normally, I mean, yeah, I could like go out partying and that sort of thing, but you know, because there's, you know, some people that I work with that go out and party and all that. Not necessarily party, maybe drink, but even then it's not necessarily that bad, quote unquote, but it's still not something that I've really ever gotten into. Like, I drank more before I turned 21 than after. And then after that, it kind of just lost its touch. Alright, let's end the turn and see where things go. Oh, wait. You know what? I should probably name some of these attack legions, too, to be honest. Because that might help me figure out who's going where and what. But you guys, let's move you towards Alexandria, I guess.
It is an honor.
Reporting.
Oh, I forgot about those guys who are all the way up here, out in no man's land. Alright, let's get you guys just there for now, I guess. Hey there, Diamond and Dionysus. What is all this? Yes, I haven't seen the new monetization policy, and I was actually talking to Gavin about that. Let's see. Aquinicum. Let's do that. Get more food. Okay. Now let's end the turn. Did I move everyone I needed to move? I hope I did.
Ready for battle.
Oh, you guys, I could probably move. But what do we want to do with you? Oh, you're probably not good enough to... Yeah, we can move you against them now. Okay. Had to remember. And we're just going to auto-resolve because otherwise I'm going to completely fail this. One good thing I take from it, I'm going to be using all kinds of copyrighted songs and vids and streams since they can't be monetized anyways. That is a good point. Just don't do it to the point where the stream actually gets completely copyright flagged and taken down. Because I did have some issues with that when I did Star Wars Rebellion. Like, because if you look at my Rebellion streams, they were my first 2 were copyrighted claimed, and one of the claims was actually to the point where the video couldn't even be posted. And I had to pretty much fight that claim, which had it not gone in my favor, it would have been a total like mess and given me a copyright flag and all that. Never had one taken down, just monetization taken over. Yeah, you know, when monetization is taken over, that's not too bad. I think it's just because of the nature of it being actual Star Wars songs, and there's a whole issue with people. I don't even know who owns the copyright to that stuff half the time, but whatever. But, and I don't see why it was such an issue that I actually had to fight the copyright claim on it, because, you know, there's so many Star Wars fan films that are on YouTube and that sort of thing. So it shouldn't have been an issue, but it was, so. Pretty dumb, but not horrible if you really like what you do. It shouldn't get your hopes down. And newbie, thank you for giving me something to do on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Oh, appreciate it. Alright, what do I want to do for this place now? The Gothi have these 2 locations. So you know what? I think I'm going to try and build up some wealth here. Because I need that, because I'm only at making 902 now. The one bright light between this work and college hell. Oh yes, I do remember that lovely mess of college. Let's see. And thanks to Jim Sterling, I'll be using the copyright deadlock to make sure nobody can monetize them. I forget, Diamond, did you say that one time you had one of your videos, like, flagged or whatever for, like, didn't you have, like, a GTA video that was flagged and, like, there wasn't even anything similar between it? It was just some other random uploader. And what was I going to do with this force? They have a lot of infantry, so let's do something for infantry. Yeah, it happened twice. I appealed it and won both times. Yeah, there's a lot of weird things that happen. It's probably just the nature of Grand Theft Auto videos as well, because I think those are some of the more, like, popular quote-unquote videos on YouTube. Maybe you should go through your homeland cities and start to disassemble the military buildings and build up food and money, since you don't really need it in the motherland. That's a good point. And let's see, you want me to join the war against the Roman pretenders, but not really. Yeah, I don't know if I should go through my more interior buildings and start to dismantle some of what I have. Oh, I want to, but at the same time I'm like, well, is something going to happen that will cause me to actually need those buildings later on? Yeah, hopefully, I mean, I can be hopeful at least that maybe some of the changes that YouTube is doing will prevent people from doing that, where they're actually stealing other people's videos. I can be hopeful anyways. It's probably still going to happen, unfortunately, but... Also, it is interesting that with all of the drama around Logan Paul and all that, that YouTube has only done a few minor changes about that, and that's, you know, the recent announcement that they've made really isn't doing anything as far as that goes. Like, they've removed him from some of the YouTube Red favored stuff, but other than that, it's like, you know, they haven't really done anything about him, but whatever. Oh, and I think Galatia is now back. Is that what that said? I don't mean get rid of everything, just keep a few so you can make all of the outskirts cities military strongholds. Yeah, I suppose that's something I could do. Actually go through and start to clean up. Let's bring you guys down here. Take that now. And aggressive. And we'll raise it to get rid of all of those old bad buildings. Alright, convert over, convert over. So we have a little bit of food going there. Should I do the same here? I probably could, and just continue moving on through here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Also, Logan Paul, it is his fault, but YouTube itself should have been on top of his videos and not let that happen. Like, blame him, but YouTube is to blame as well. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, a lot of the things that YouTube does, even though they say they want to be family friendly, they do promote a lot of things, or a lot of YouTubers that are, well, not as family friendly. So, I mean, it's like, you know, come on, make up your decision. Work with your advertisers, figure things out. I mean, oh, and honestly, I just remembered something. I should probably, well, maybe I don't need the Latin cultural influence too much. Except for, maybe that will be enough for it. We'll see. That's what doesn't make sense. It's the big channels that cause this, yet they punish the small ones. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of talk about that going on right now with, I know I noticed that on Reddit, that there are a lot of people talking about what they've done. And lovely Bactria is about to attack Dura Europus there. Grr. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. Didn't I have another... I thought I had another force heading over here, but maybe not. Maybe it is just those guys. Well, let's go check on the Emperor over here. He has his little Nubian force. And hopefully they'll be able to help us take out these rebels here.
Commander. Are you ready to serve Rome?
At least the good thing with that auxiliary Numidian infantry is they're cheap, so not too much to worry about that as far as expense goes. But yeah, I don't know what YouTube is going to do. I mean, personally, I would like to have a good, viable option outside of YouTube. Let's see, we have these guys over here. Can I set up a military or a access thing with these guys? Gothy, where are you? Okay, and they actually like me.
Welcome.
Let's see, military alliance, military access. Yes, okay, good.
I will take word of our agreement and put it before my people. They will feast in celebration.
But yeah, if we had a viable alternative to YouTube, I think some of the issues that we face probably could be better taken care of. There'd be a bit better competition to YouTube, but it is what it is. And what was I gonna build here now? I guess I could do just the delicatessen then. And the cohort barracks, and then these guys I'll just leave as is. Alright, let's end the turn. I know those guys are about to attack there, but I should be able to move these guys back up here. Or should I just have them keep going down and take out the rest of Margiana? I don't know. Let's find out. Also, I probably should have set that fleet to be, to actually move faster. Hello, Save the World on Twitch. For Britannia, oh, bad. Britannia is not even like Rome. Sorta, maybe. Just a little. Sorry, Gothy, not interested.
Yo, men.
Also, I think there was yet another army that I forgot to move. Urgh. I should probably name some of these other armies as well. All you need are the Pharaoh Slayers, fam. Think of them as your Marsak. They'll go anywhere in the world within the hour, or 6 years, more or less. Also, the British Confederation have now ended their non-aggression pact with me. Oh, lovely. So they're probably going to declare war soon. I always check the army overview panel before ending a turn. It shows how much movement they all have left. Yeah, that is true. I do see the little thing. The only thing is I have a couple armies that are stationed for, like, defensive purposes. And I don't necessarily want to move those. So that's sort of part of my plan. But I guess in a way that's kind of hurtful as well. And these Margiana are now attacking this location. Arrgh. That wasn't part of my plan. I didn't think that they would. And Bactria is not too far away either. Alright. I think I'm just going to auto-resolve this one. Let's do balanced. Let's try that. Hello, Great Dragon Gaming. Welcome to Rome 2. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of things that go on in Rome 2, so there's a lot of management and that sort of thing. Do you have any particular questions about Rome 2? I can help you out. Although, don't pay attention right now, I'm kind of losing a couple locations here, so just don't pay attention to me losing here. Alright, so you guys want a peace treaty now.
Then all can be fair words between us.
I did give you a peace treaty before, though, and you kind of ended up still going to war with me. But it would give me one less thing to worry about, so you know what? I'm gonna do it. Just because there's so many other factions as part of the Sassanid Empire that I have to worry about. Hidden agent exposed. And I forgot to deal with those slums again. And I forgot to deal with those slums and all the other slums. Hell. Alright, spy tells you that a politician from a rival party is plotting your assassination. I could promote the suspected politician. That would be interesting. You know what? Let's do that just for some interest. Let's see. Save the World says the Eastern unit roster can get real nasty. They have some excellent infantry. Yeah, you know, they do have some pretty decent infantry from what I've seen of what they brought against me so far. Alright, you guys move forward. You guys move forward.
Your next command?
Let's see, I play Rise of Rome. It's not as good because it's on tablet. I guess the battles on PC are too big for the iPad to handle. Yeah, you know, some of the battles on PC can get to be, let's see, 40 units each. So that is a pretty large force to contend with. So I imagine even though the iPad is, I mean, it's alright as far as strength goes, but at least I hope. Oh, I don't have an iPad, so I can't say for certain. But yeah, you can't compare it to a decent PC. There's just no comparison. Even probably most laptops and that sort of thing probably just don't compare. Alright. All these wonderful armies roaming around. Grr. Alright. So the Pharaoh Slayers here. I could bring them up to Yathrib here. Then we have that and that we could do. So you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go that route. Hopefully they're able to make some progress and won't take too much attrition in the meantime. Hopefully. You know what? Let's get them even into a forced march. And then hopefully we'll be able to attack it on the next turn. Alright. So save the world. Let's go through and sort of do what you mentioned. So we have this fleet that's over here. I'm just going to leave them there. You know what? Actually, I should probably position them there and put them into a patrol stance. That will be useful, I would think. You guys probably can do the same, right? We have a little bit of piracy, so sure. Let's see, this legion, Concordialis. So I have the one Roman legion there. This Roman legion I should probably do something with, because I feel like they're lacking. iPads are okay, but tablets just don't have the processing system to run it smoothly and in large quantity. That is very true. If my channel was built off of Total War, my fans would complain about me only playing House of Julie. Or Julii, I suppose. Something like that. Yeah, you know, I do a mix of Total War stuff. I do Rome 2. I'm currently doing the Empire Divided campaign here. So no House of Julii to worry about. And then beyond that, I'm also I also do Warhammer. I've done a lot of stuff on Warhammer. It's actually something that I definitely really enjoy. Yeah, if you haven't checked out Warhammer, I definitely recommend that. As I would probably recommend that as to a beginner before I would recommend Rome 2, just because Rome 2 has a lot of aspects that take a little bit of time to, I guess, work through. Like, even now, I'm still working on trying to understand all the aspects of Rome 2, even though I've had this game for, let's see, it's been a good, well, pretty much since it came out, I think. So it's been a while. Alright, let's continue going on through all of these forces here. So let's see, Apollinaris. Let's rename this guy so I know that he's one of my attacking armies. So probably Northern Slavic Legion. We'll do Northern Steppe Legion. Save the World says, I played a Sassanid campaign but have been binging Warhammer 1 at the moment, since I only ever played a vampire campaign when it released. Now I've done a Chaos game, Beastman, standalone campaign, and now I'm in the middle of Bretonia. Want to try out Dwarves and Empire before grabbing Warhammer 2. Well, I definitely love the Dwarves in Warhammer. There's really nothing better than seeing the Dwarven artillery go out and just blast your enemies to pieces. Alright, who else do I gotta move here? Concordialis is the one. Great Britain, you're just defending this Vulcania Legion. You're the other one I had to move. So let's move you back down here so you can kind of support these guys a bit. Legion of Rome, Spartan Legion. Well, if I'm doing the Spartan Legion, I need to get that one place set up, so... which reminds me, I should go through the provinces again to get rid of that slum-age stuff. I think I took care of all the slums that I had. Mediolanum, let's build that up and continue building the food availability. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna be so sad when the stream ends because it is what got me started watching you. I found you by accident on Twitch one night, changed my life. Oh, it's alright, Gavin. There will be more streams. Even, well, at least definitely more Warhammer streams. More Rome 2? We'll see what happens. They're making a new historical title, by the way. It takes place when China split into clans or states. Yeah, you know, the Three Kingdoms, I don't know yet. I gotta learn more about them before I decide if I want to check it out. Just because some of the... For Total War games, I don't like a smaller campaign map. So, like, Thrones of Britannia doesn't really interest me too much. I know China's, like, massive, but... depending on the size of the map and how things look will determine whether or not I actually check it out.
Speak through thunder and storm.
And I probably should do a military alliance with the Gothi again, honestly. Because they don't own any territory that I really need anymore. Because that's why I went against them in the first place, was because they needed some of those provinces that they had. I want to play Third Age. Third Age. Okay, I'm having a brain fart. What's Third Age? Oh, Lord of the Ring mods. Okay. Explains it all. Yeah, I think I have actually heard of it, but... I liked the Lord of the Rings movies, but I'm not the biggest fan of Lord of the Rings. I think part of it is because I guess magic in Lord of the Rings is weird. Like, yes, they have magic, but it's like so much more restricted in the Lord of the Rings lore than it is versus other fantasy titles. And save... oh, okay, phew, I didn't lose that place there. Let's see, Save the World says, I am super excited for both the next Total War games. Thrones, the map is a smaller area, but the game map is a large area, as Attila's was, and Three Kingdoms is going to be great, since it is a new refreshing area, not just another Europe map. Alright, so Palmyra is under siege, and surrender is imminent. Alright, I want power. So could I fight these guys? Well, since we're about to lose them anyways, I probably should just fight this. A lot of Persian levy. You know what? I really want to fight this. I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. Decisive close defeat or decisive defeat? Do aggressive. Well, we did some damage to him. That's something at least. Alright, how's that army coming? They are... Oh, well, that's the Navy. They're almost there. Where's my army at? That I had moving. Oh, I didn't set you guys into double time. I set the fleet, but not you guys. Fudge. I was about to be all like, newbie, would you play, not necessarily stream, but play in your free time, Shadow of War? If I gifted it to you, but I have the answer. Yeah, you know, I haven't even completed, not Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor. Yeah. I've like played the first mission or two in Shadow of Mordor, and that's it. Like, I have it, I bought it in one of the Steam sales, but it's just like, oh, I've never gotten around to actually completing it. Or even playing a little bit of it. And the Axum, are those the guys that I'm at war with? No, the Axum I am not at war with. So why are they heading up here? I don't know. Arg.
Commander, advance.
But yeah, I guess some of my issues with Lord of the Rings is just lore-wise than necessarily anything else. So, like, to me, I like those fantasy settings where, oh, magic is... It doesn't have to be for everyone, but at least be more present. Like, to me, Lord of the Rings just seems like magic is only present for, like, those who are, like, Gandalf and Saruman. And, like, a few select other people throughout the whole area. I think they are gonna, as you do you know the way. They might. They're not from Uganda, but they might. Alright, let's take this location and convert it over. Oh, marble pit. What does marble do for me? Construction costs and wealth from mining. Well, I could do mining stuff here, so let's do that and let's do that. Oh, ask, not ask. Good. I guess that makes more sense. Alright, so we have that location there, and we have that one there. That's the big city. So taking that would be good. Is this even one of the places, the Arabia Magna? Is that one of my objectives? No, Media Magna. Probably like Middle Magna Earth? Whatever Magna means. Alright, let's look at our forces again. Are these guys? So these guys are pretty much ready to go. Okay, let's see if we can take them out then. Encircle. You move in. And hopefully... Okay, good. Let's just auto-resolve it. I watch Pixelated Apollo a lot, so my tactics in battle are pretty good, and I usually know what to build. So I'm okay at campaigns. Still got a long way to go, though. The computer changes everything in Total War, makes it a lot more enjoyable, and the mods are amazing. But usually the units get to places I want them to get to. Screws. Oh, the way units get to places I want them. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how the pathfinding would be for the iPad, but even the pathfinding in normal Total War gets a little tricky sometimes. I mean, just imagine all the issues that was to be had in Warhammer, which was a lot of issues when it came out. Warhammer 2 came out. It was a mess. Alright, so you guys, I think I'm going to do food for.
Commander?
Ready for orders.
How is this Numidian infantry too? They do a lot of missile damage. 32, that's pretty impressive for a missile unit. And they're really good against large units. And they have a good amount of melee defense, so something to consider for that force. One of these days I'll get him back over here. Okay. I think I've done pretty much all I can for right now. So let's just end it and see where things go. Let's see, Gavin says, as for Lord of the Rings, the excuse they make with magic is that wizards are not meant to change the fate of Middle-earth, merely preserve it and protect it from darkness. Well, I mean, I understand it for that lore, but it's just not something that
Darkness gathers.
I necessarily like.
For my people.
Okay, and these guys are actually, the Gothi are actually giving me money now, so hey, why not? So many Sassanid armies moving about. It's like the dwarves in late game of Warhammer's Mortal Empires campaign. Yeah, it is kind of lame. It would be like in Warhammer if you couldn't use wizards in combat, and all they are is political figures. Yeah, you know, for me, I just, oh geez, now they got 2 armies there. Oh. I'm not having a good time here. And you want me to join that war, but no. I have other things I have to worry about. You go take care of them if you really want to do that. Alright. Faction destroyed. Lydia, interesting. And the politician appears content with his new post and has stopped plotting against you. For now. Okay, well that worked. Alright, so let's head back on over here. Where is our little guy here? So it looks like the Gothi actually took out those guys. So head towards Phasis then? I guess so.
Destination reached.
Alright. We have this Bactrian army here. They have Eastern Spearmen, infantry. They have a lot of forces, but we might be able to take them on.
We hunger for battle.
Newbie cries, enemy force. I know the way. More units approach the city. Alright, can we take these guys on? Alright, well we can. Again, because I don't want to completely decimate myself. Although this isn't a big city battle, so I could actually probably do it. Let's see. If I didn't have all skirmishers, maybe, but I'm just gonna go and auto-resolve it. Let's see, aggressive. We also have only about 15 minutes left in the stream, so trying to do things as quickly as possible. It's the bad thing about late game Total War games is you get to the point where you're doing a lot of auto-resolves. It's a hard habit to get out of. Alright, so let's do one of food and probably another procurator's villa. You, I could build up. Reduces construction costs. It's hard to beat that. Alright, you, let's get you back into a normal stance. Bring you in. And let's see, assault biremes. You have good units, but you don't have great units. That's something I'll have to keep in mind there.
Your orders?
Oh, it makes you so sad that I only have 15 minutes left. Yeah, you know. But it's one of the creative things that I figured I'd do is keep my streams to about two hours. So they have the desert snakes who have taken a lot of damage for some reason. And then the Lords of War who have also taken a lot of damage. I wonder why that is. Huh, interesting. Alright, so those guys have taken that place. Let's take a look at our forces again, just to see if there's anyone I haven't moved. The Great Britain Legion, Invicta. Oh yeah, these guys. So since we have taken that, let's head over there.
At your command. March.
Also, while I'm looking at this, I should probably actually set up an auxiliary here. So let's get rid of that. We can do that there. Guess what? I'm dead inside. Oh, wait, what was that about? I always want more newbie. I'll have to watch and catch up on last Sunday's stream, see what those pesky dwarves are up to. Yeah, it was a bit of a mess. And for some reason, when it originally posted, the stream only showed the last 2 hours of the stream. Because it actually went like 2 hours and 23 minutes. But later on, it looks like it has corrected that issue as far as showing how long the stream was. So that's good at least. Alright. A boost to army replenishment. That's pretty good. Alright, let's end the turn. And oh, I am getting really low on funds now. That's not good. Also, I also now just realized that I forgot to go back through those provinces and continue fixing those slum locations. Fudge. By the way, have you made up a decision on the Warzone 2100? What do you mean, Gavin? I did do one stream on last Thursday? Yeah. I like how I make myself mad by watching feminist videos. Well, why are you making yourself mad then? Or why are you watching those videos to make yourself mad? Is what I meant to say. And goodbye, Ptolemaeus. They're on there. Ooh, oh, now I kind of want to fight this because of how weak they look. Ah, fudge you, darn guys. Yeah, I saw, but it was something that will be continuing. Last I remember, you were thinking about it taking over Thursday streams. Yeah, I am pretty much going to use it to take over the Thursday streams, at least for the time being. I know there's probably only going to be one more Warhammer stream for the Skaven Mortal Empires campaign. And then after that, I'll probably switch over to Tomb Kings. Let's see. Let's get all these guys set up here.
Skirmishers! Gotcha!
Ready for orders! Legionaries! Swords!
Alright, let's see what we can do here. But, yeah, I'm looking to pretty much continue Warzone on Thursdays. So, Sundays, we're gonna do one more. Shut up. So, Sundays we'll do. Let's just get away from him spouting on. So, Sundays is going to be continue with Warhammer streams. We'll do the one last Skaven one, and then Tomb Kings will come out and we'll do that. Saturdays I will be adding the edited Tomb Kings episodes where you'll be able to comment on available slots to take over roles as heroes and probably legendary lords. I'm still trying, or not legendary lords, regular lords. I'm still trying to figure out if the Tomb Kings lords, because of the way that Tomb Kings works, when you unlock a new army slot, you get a named lord, if you'll be able to rename those lords. So that I'm still trying to figure out as far as giving available slots for that on the edited series. Wait, really? I think I have a good shot at becoming Lord? Yes, you should have a good shot at becoming a Lord in the series, assuming that you can rename those Lords. Which I think you can, I would think, since you can do it for every other army. But I'll figure that out as soon as I get my hands on Tomb Kings. But yeah, that'll be every Saturday, and that's going to be a... Thanks for the sub, Great Dragon. So, see you later. Oh, there it is. Hey, it even popped up. I was wondering if my little thing was still working. And, oh yeah, that water tower really pissed me off when I was doing that in Warzone the other day. Alright, you guys go. Skirmishers, fall back. You guys try and do some stuff there. So, let's see. What else is in the plan? But yeah, the Saturday videos will be coming out. And at the end of the video, and also in the description of the video, we'll describe, like, what roles will be available. And then all you gotta do is comment. Comments will be taken on a first come, first serve basis to grab roles and that sort of thing. Beyond that, oh, we'll see where things go from there. Depends. I don't know how many more things I have to do as far as my objectives go for here, since I didn't really achieve any of my objectives in this stream here, because I was doing stuff all south and that sort of thing. So that was a little disappointing. Uh-oh. They're behind us.
Yours to command. At speed. Swords. By your command. Legionaries. For glory. Attacking Testudo.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I did forget about my ships. Whoops. Well, thank you for that. Although, they may come a little late, but we'll find out.
Yours to command. Legionaries! Form testudo and attack! We await your command!
Brave Romans, to a man!
Prepare to attack! Form testudo! Legionaries!
Skirmishers!
Ready and waiting.
We will pierce their hearts!
Spears!
Battle ready!
No worries, I got you. Yes, you do. Thank you for that, Gavin.
Orders.
Yeah, sometimes you get focused on one thing in the battle map and you completely miss everything else that's going on.
Infantry ready.
Vigiles! Orders!
To forward! Charge! Missiles ready and waiting.
Skirmishers! Warriors, move out!
It's still gonna be a little rough just because of the number of units that they have, but possibly, especially if they're archers and that actually run out of ammo,
Jupiter gives us
that might give me a chance.
Cut forward!
spears ready!
Now!
Ready for orders.
Swords! By your command! Swords!
Commander!
To charge!
Your orders!
Fire on the
Ready and
enemy!
waiting!
At the double!
Spear infantry ready!
Yes, Commander!
Romans,
The one bad thing is I can't really retreat from these archers because if I do, then they just hit me from behind. Sword! Nice to see you again. Yeah, just keep that choke point and you'll be fine, and if you lose, you will have killed so many of them. Yeah, they made a mistake of coming into this battle with a lot of damaged units, so that has helped a bit.
Missile infantry at your command! Swords! Legionaries!
we await your command!
Forward!
Commander!
Ready! Take aim!
I'm still awake. Yes, you are. I think you're generally not here this late into my streams. Come on, almost have these archers down. Just break. Break and let me be happy. Or my skirmishers can just go in and attack for whatever reason. I think they were trying to actually skirmish, but yeah, that didn't work very well. Also, hope you don't mind the backseat driving. No, not at all. I can definitely take any bit of help that I can get. Because, well, yeah. As I've said, I'm not the best at this game. Yeah, Warhammer I'm much better at than I am in Rome 2.
Spear infantry at your command!
Vigiles!
Legionaries!
I almost have a good chance of breaking their forces here, but all their archers are what's really killing me here.
Legionaries! Ready and waiting!
Those skirmishers don't really have much left in the way of ammo. Urgh.
Allied troops! Attacking Testudo!
I've seen graveyard whores.
Missile infantry ready. Loose! Take aim!
I do wish that you could actually see a current update of what ammunition they have remaining like you can in Warhammer. Because in Warhammer you can actually see what they have left as far as their units go.
Ready yourselves! Legionaries!
Well, so long as my general here doesn't break, we might survive this.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Swords! Advance!
Good flanking, but be careful you don't want to pull their units away from the choke. Might want to send your general at the choke to rally, boost morale. Well, unfortunately he can't really rally, but I suppose his presence there might help. Also, apparently I was using the attacking Tetsudo wrong, because when I was using it in battle earlier, I didn't let them actually form up into it.
Missiles ready and waiting. Engage!
Jupiter gives us strength.
Are you still doing the Skaven campaign? I am, or at least I am doing at least one more episode of the Skaven campaign before I end it. So, the last episode of the Skaven campaign... Oh, I sent them running. That was the bad idea. Save the World is saying Rome 2 has an ammo bar. Maybe you need to enable it in the graphics options. There should be a blue bar next to the health bar showing ammunition left. Really? I mean, I know there is for my units, but I'm talking enemy units. Oh, and there goes the army. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Yeah, unfortunately my general didn't have any abilities because it was just the local general. So the local guy leading the group, it wasn't a actual general who has abilities. But yeah, so the Skaven campaign will be ending. The last episode for that is going to be next Sunday. Yeah, Save the World. I was talking about enemies, because in Warhammer you can actually look at the unit information card on them, and I think that'll generally show an updated ammunition for their enemies. Well, we took out most of their forces there, but they just had so many of them that we really didn't have a chance, so a valiant defeat. If I can get an actual army down there again, that will probably be able to actually take him out. Yeah, so hopefully you can make it to the last little stream. It'll be interesting. It's been a big mess, and of course I did forget all those slums. But I think it didn't say anything about the slum that was over here, so hopefully, yes, I can build it here. Okay, so let's do that. This place needs food. Actually, you know what? The slum was actually this Cartenis place, I think. Or was it down here? Oh, it was one of these things. Something around here. No, Sidmaeus. And it does have a slum again. Grillar. Fudge. Oh well. Alright, folks. See you later, Sword. Alright, folks. Well, that is going to be it for the stream. Let's take a look at the strategic map. So what have I achieved in this stream? Well, I took this whole area over here. Unfortunately, I did also lose Palmyra and all of that. So that was kind of bad. My armies are making their way, or my one army anyways, is making their way eventually back up there. So the Pharaoh Slayers are definitely the elites of the elites that I have available, even though it's kind of crappy units actually. Gallic Warriors and Auxiliary Germanic Spearmasters. Okay, those guys are pretty good. And just regular cohorts. So yeah, I could have some better units here, and maybe eventually I will upgrade the units in that army, but for the time being, it is what it is. So hopefully with the next episode, we'll actually get things going and trying to take over some of this area to the far east. But we'll see how things go. If you haven't subscribed already to my YouTube channel, be sure to do it. Can keep track of all my previous streams and that sort of thing. Follow me on Twitch if you haven't already to see me on all my streams. Streams are every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday at midnight Central Time. And other than that, well, we'll see you next time.